Okay, we'll get going. Great job on tuning in. It's nice to see a few of you on. We're going to do a fair bit of tummy work today, probably only about 30 minutes, but it'll be pretty intense. If at any point it's a bit hard for you to get reps out, I'd rather you rest and stop than keep going and do bad technique. Okay, so it's about doing the exercises as well as you possibly can. It's not about doing them until you break and die. It's about doing them until, it should be fatiguing and hard, but there's a difference. You need to understand the difference between muscle fatigue and pain. We don't want pain, we want muscles to be working nice and hard. Okay, we'll do a very brief warm up and then we're going to get into it. So let's just get a little bit of movement. We're going to do a couple of stretches for our hips and then we'll get going. Okay, so just a little bit of movement around your room on the spot. Hopefully you've got a little ad mat or some description. Oh wow, that was nice and loud, Yuri. Just pop your mute on, Yuri, if you can. So just going to do a little bit of movement for about 30 seconds. Saying to some of those that were in a bit earlier, I think Australia's going for a gold medal in the slalom canoeing or something at one point. So feel very free to tune in and watch that when that happens, and if someone can let me know how we go, that would be fantastic. Alright, cool. Let's do a couple of stretches for our hips and then we'll get moving. So big stride backwards, arms up, alternate legs. We had some good news today with restrictions easing as of midnight. It does mean the stadiums will be open as of tomorrow, but figuring out what the restrictions mean might take a day or two. So bear with me and I will be in touch as soon as we know exactly what's happening with each program. Alright, very nice. So let's grab our back, our mat. Alright, what we're going to start with, where are we? Alright, I'm just going to whip my vest off so I'm going to get hot really quick. Okay, so we're lying on our back. Our arms out to the side, a bit like a crucifix. Knees up in the air, and we're just going side to side with your knees and not quite touching the ground with your knees or your feet between each repetition. So don't collapse down. Alright, just leave it about 10-15 centimetres off the ground. Alright, let's go for 20. So it'll be 10 each side alternating. Just getting some movement through our trunk. Try and maintain at 90 degrees in your hips and your knees and your ankle the whole way. So this is good because it gets your abs whilst also giving you some range of movement through your spine. Just make sure you're not touching the ground with your feet or your knees on each rep. Now once you're at 20, you can take a rest. Alright, the next one, we just get our feet flat on the ground. So our knees will be bent about 90 degrees. Once you have your hands on your thighs, and we're doing a controlled sit-up, just touching your palms to your knees and coming back down. So we're not throwing and coming all the way up. I'll do a bit of a side view. Just to there, and back down. So it's not momentum, it's muscle. If you're getting to the point where you have to go like that, that's too hard, and I just want you to take a bit of a break and start again. Okay, so I'm going to go on a bit of an angle so you can see what's going on. So my feet are pretty flat on the ground, hands on my thighs. Just a little roll up, roll back down. We roll up, we roll down. Let's see if we can get to 20. 5, 6, nice and slow, all the way down. On each repetition, just lightly touch your head on the ground. 10, 11. Remember, it's not a race, it's about quality. If you need to make it a little bit easier, you can wiggle your feet a tiny bit further away, and that will make the exercise a little bit more achievable. But make sure you're not going up any higher than your palms touching your kneecaps. Got one more. Very nice. All right, exercise we're all familiar with. We're going into a prone position. It's from our warm-up. So feet and shoulders, feet and hands shoulder width apart, and we just got side glide. Okay, we'll go for 20 reps, so 10 each side. Nice and slow, no racing. Make sure when we go side to side, you feel all your weight push into one hand and all your weight into another, and you're just gliding from side to side. Okay, so feet and hands shoulder width apart, and glide from side to side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 18, 19, 20. Oh, feel the belly working already. Alright, now we're doing a full open up. So what that means is feet, hands, reach as far apart as you can, and then we curl up into a ball and touch the bottom of your heels. Alright, so I've lifted my back off the ground and I've pulled my knees towards my chest, and then we open back out and touch the ground completely with hands and feet. Alright, we get a little relaxed. Alright, so we curl up into a ball, hold for 2 seconds, open it back out. Let's get 15. And we're on. Curl it up, hold, 1, 2, and back. And again, hold it, 1, 2, and back. And back. Up, 1, 2, up, 1, 2, up, 1, 2, one more repetition. Ooh, nice work. Alright, next one. We are double leg lower with a kick up. Alright, we've got hands on the bum. So I've done double leg lowers plenty of times. That's simple, up and down like this. But what I'd like to see is once we get to the top, we go a little bit higher. So watch this. We go down, up, and roof. Okay, try to drive your heels up towards the roof. We'll go for 15 repetitions, please. Hands on the bum, making sure your back keeps in touch with the ground. Let's go. Down, up, roof. $14, $15. Woo! Tummy burning. All right. We're doing some prone holds. I'm going to get a stopwatch quickly. We're going to do 15-second little holds. Okay. So, single arm hold. Feet shoulder width apart. We're just going to open and hold for 15 seconds and alternate sides. I'll take you through the timing, so you don't need to count at all, you just need to hold. Alright, so let's start in a prone spot. Feet shoulder width apart. And let's go. Left hand up and hold. Really bring that hand back, so don't let your hand stay forward. Open that chest up nice and wide. 2, 1, and change. Make sure we don't put our knees down when we change. So nice for our obliques, good stability for our shoulders. Make sure we're opening your chest. 2, 1, and change. Holding that spot, holding that spot. 2, 1, change. Two, 1, change. We've got one more on each arm. So we're going 6 times through, which is 3 each arm. Should be getting a bit fatigued now. 2, 1, change. Last one. And 2, 1, rest. Very nice. We've got 2 more exercises. This one, hands on the bum again, same as the exercise before, like a double leg lower. And we're just doing a little freestyle kick. Okay, but we're on our back. So on our back, hand on the bum, legs nice and straight, little kicks. So make sure you're tensioning your quads, so your legs are as straight as you can. We do 50 repetitions, so it's 25 each leg. Let's keep our back nice and tummy nice and flat and back on the ground. 2, 1, let's go for 50. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And 50. Not too bad for that one, 50. Okay, last one, we're going to flip over onto your front. Alright, I want to have your hands out like you're going to do a push-up, but we're not doing a push-up. What we're going to do is we're going to brace up, and we're going to press out to straight arms, and bring them back to your shoulders without touching the ground. So they're hovering up, and we're bracing up. So we're going to use our back muscles. Okay, we're going to do 15 presses. I'm going to stay up for the whole time. So let's brace up and we go. Push for 1, push for 2. Nice and slow and control. Push for 3, push for 4, push for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nice. And I'm just going to go onto my elbows, give a little stretch through my tummy. You can grab a drink if you wish. And a little break. I'm going to take it from the top again. Nice work on tuning in. It's a really great number today. Very impressed. The better strength and control we have through our tummy, the better we're going to be when we want to attack, we want to move and pass the ball, take our lunges and all that sort of thing. Diving, serving, all right, core stability, trunk stability is a massive part of our volleyball. All right, let's start again. So we're going into the crucifix. Right, so on our back, for anyone that missed it, on our back, hands out like a crucifix, knees bent, hips bent at 90 degrees, and we go side to side, but don't touch the ground with your feet or your knees. And we do 20, so 10 each side. Let's go.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nice. Alright, next one up, we are feet on the ground, knees bent at about 90 degrees. And we've got straight arms, so we're doing a little controlled crunch up till our palms touch our kneecaps. So look at me, it's only that far and back down. It's not all the way up here. Okay? And we're after 20, it's going to be a bit of a belly burner. If you need some help, push your feet a little further away. Hands on thighs, and we're off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 15 for me, 5 more. Getting hard. There's 20. Woo! Ouch. Alright, prone side to side glide. 20, 10 each way, just from our warm up. Alright, so have feet and hands shoulder width apart, and we glide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 18, 19, 20. Ooh, can feel that one. Alright, next one we've got that big open up and hold. Okay, so we have on our back, feet and hands touching the ground, and we want to roll up into a ball, hold your heel, so hands at your heels underneath your feet for 2 seconds, and then open all the way back up. Okay, I want 15 of those, holding for 2 seconds. Let's go. Up and hold, 1, 2, and out. Up and hold, 1, 2, and out. And 5. And 10. Make sure we're getting that upper back off the ground each time, so we're rolling up into that ball. And very nice. Alright, now we've got hands on the bum. We're going to double leg lower with that kick up high. Going for 15 repetitions, please. Alright, so we've got hands on the bum to start. Keep your lower back nice and flat on the ground. Legs up straight, down to the ground, up, and then heels to roof. Going for 15. And 15. Woo. Alright, prone holds. One arm. you open up through the chest. All right, starting in 2, 1, let's go. Pick your side that's first. You don't need to count or anything like that on this one. Switch 2, 1, and go. And 2, 1, switch. Two, one, switch. Two, one, switch. One more each hand. Really open that chest up, get that hand back. Feel a bit of a stretch through your pec. Two, one, switch. Last one. And 2, 1, rest. Very nice. Okay, run it back. Little kicks, 50 kicks. Although 50 might be a bit easy. So you can go to 70 if you want. Right, on back. Hands on the bum, legs nice and straight, and a little kicking straight out in front of us. Let's go. 10, 20, 31, 40, 50, 60, 70. Well done. And the last one, we're flipping over onto our front. And we're going to brace up with 15 presses. Now, if you think this is a bit easy, you can brace up with your feet as well. So we're off with our hands, our chest, and our feet. It should only be your tummy and your hips touching the mat. Depends how hard you want to make it. Let's go 15, please. And up. 1, 2, 3. Elbows all the way down and reach up all the way. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, little tummy stretch. I'll grab a drink, whatever you like, and we'll go one more through. I'm just going to get a little sip of water. Alright, and we'll take it from the top again. So, we've got crucifix with knees and feet up, side to side for 20. No touching the floor with your knees or feet, and maintain that right angle. Let's go. And 10, halfway. And 20. Very nice. All right. Feet on the ground, knees bent. Now, if you're really struggling with this one, what you can do is you can put something with a bit of weight on the ground and you can squeeze that with your feet. That's going to help you get through the exercise a bit more, or you can slide your feet under a couch or a bed or something like that. All right. Hands on thighs, and we go up till our palms touch our kneecaps. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 15, 5 more. 6, 8, 9. Remember, we're not jerking up. It's control. Not throwing our arms, using momentum. All right. Prone side side, a 20. Again, 20 might be not quite enough. If you need to go to 30, you should feel free. Feet and hands shoulder width. Let's go. All right, back onto the back, legs out straight, hands reaching behind, nice long body, and we're going to roll up, grab your heels, underneath your heels, hold for 2 seconds, 15 times, let's go. So, up, 1, 2, up, 1, 2. Make sure you get your shoulders up off the ground and get the bottom of your heels. On to 10. Whoa, getting hard. Two more. Nice work. All right, double leg lower with our kick up. 15 on this one. So hands on the bum, help you support your back, keep your tummy flat, legs nice and straight. We go up and then heels to roof. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15. Woohoo! Very nice. Now we've got prone one arm. 15 seconds on each one, 3 times through each. Starting 2, 1, and we're on. Pick your hand. 2, 1, switch. Two, one, switch. Try and stay on your toes on this so you're not flopping all the way off the sides of your foot or anything. Might make it a little bit harder by having just a point that's on the floor rather than the whole side of your foot. 2, 1, switch. And really bringing that hand back to open your chest. Get a little pec stretch. 2, 1, switch. Holding, come on, holding. 2, 1, switch. Last one. Two, one, rest. All right, hands on the bum. Got 50 kicks, which you might need to do 70, up to you. Keep those legs nice and straight. All right, hands on the bum for support. Let's go. 10. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Whoa, very nice. And final exercise, we are onto our front. We've got that double brace up. So chest up, and then also bring your feet up. We want 15 presses like we're blocking. All right, so we're up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. Nice work. Let's do a little ab stretch. Up onto your elbows, chin up, let that tummy sink. Oh, very nice. And then let's come up onto our knees. And let's sink back. Pushing your bum back. Open up through your shoulders. You can let your head rest on the mat if you wish. Some nice big breaths. Alright, then we'll come forward and we're going to sink our hips, staying up on our hands this time. And try and lift your chest. And slowly come back. Let's bring our left foot forward. So a gentle hip stretch, hands on bum. Push your bum forward. Change your legs. Hands on bum. Push your bum forward. And move it back. Alright. That's going to be us. Awesome work on tuning in. Lovely to see you all online. Well done for doing it. I will be in touch very soon and hopefully see you on the court. Right? Take care and go Aussies.